Remember when I knew you for like 4 days and you helped me move my apartment and a couple other guys showed up to help me move too?
Yeah.
I was going on dates with them.
Oh!
I just invited everyone I was dating at the time to help me move my apartment. There was like 3 dudes that I was all dating. We don't judge.
Oh, we're judging. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. It's Tiara, and for those who are new, welcome. So today we're gonna attempt to listen and not judge. Many of you guys may know that there's this trend on TikTok where there's people basically confessing to either their partners or just to everybody else of things that they do. And the whole point is for them to have an opportunity to basically just say whatever and not get judged. I know we're not supposed to be judging, but we gotta be realistic sometimes. Some of these things are crazy. So I'm gonna give my raw reactions and commentaries of what I truly think, but I will do my best to not judge.
We listen and we
listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I go in the bathroom and hide and pretend to go to the bathroom when I hear the chaos in the house, just so you have to handle it, not me.
Oh no. That's actually wild. I understand that the phrase weaponized incompetence is circulating around the internet, but I really do feel like this is a prime example. And I'm not gonna just hound on him, so I won't be too biased. Something just irks me knowing that there's really parents out there that do stuff like this. You guys need to work together to raise these kids. All I'm gonna say is you can't complain when there's some kind of burnt out situation. You can't complain if there's emotional distress. That's all I'm gonna say.
when sometimes I tell you I'm going to get a facial, but I'm really going to get Botox.
What? You can literally see that, can't you? So you're telling me you leave the house with wrinkles on your face, you come back and they're gone, and he's convinced that it's a facial? I know Botox isn't just for wrinkles, but I feel like it's very evident when someone gets Botox. No? I've seen some good work, I have, but I feel like you can only trick someone so far.
Sometimes I pretend to have to fix something downstairs just so I can play video games and have some peace.
I see a common theme here. Honestly, the missing piece here is communication. There's really nothing wrong with needing a break or needing to sit down, relax, have some me time. But when you gotta lie to do something, it's just like, what's the point? Relaxing is not odd, it's normal. Relaxing is normal, it's good for your soul. Maybe it's something between them or they feel like they can't express themselves, I don't know. But I just feel like, just communicate it, then what's the problem?
We're not judging.
Sometimes I move your keys on purpose just to drive you crazy when you say you can't find them.
What?
We
listen and we don't judge. Sometimes I go in our bedroom at night and pretend to fold laundry while you're downstairs just so I don't have to help you clean up.
I didn't say stuff like that and then say don't judge. She chose him, he chose her, so that's what they gotta deal with.
Sometimes I tell you I have to go run errands, but I'm really just eating Chick-fil-A in my car and going shopping.
We listen and we don't judge.
No, because he's actually getting upset. Like he's turning red as she speaks. You're about to make him blow up.
Sometimes I ignore you and pretend like I can't hear you in hopes that you'll get so annoyed that you have to repeat it that you won't ask me to do something again.
Yeah, he just doesn't like her. How do you genuinely love someone or like someone, let alone, and you do everything in your power for them not to talk to you? I would have to reconsider a lot of things here.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes we get packages that I tell you is PR, but it's actually stuff I've ordered.
Okay, I'm not gonna judge on that. Really, what you can say is that you're prioritizing his well-being so that he's not anxious or concerned. I'm literally gaslighting. Don't just scratch what I just said. I don't think it's the worst thing in the world, but as you can see, I'm being a little bit biased here.
We listen and we don't judge. You know, you wanted me to cook you a steak the other night,
Yeah.
but I said that we were out of pellets. We actually had pellets. I just didn't want to have to stand out in the cold and cook it.
I was really honestly craving it.
That's so mean. If you don't want to be out in the cold and cook the steak, then just take her out. Over here lying.
Sometimes when I'm cooking with vegetables, I tell you I've washed them before I've cooked with them, when I really haven't.
Oh, that's disgusting. I know I say this in quite a few videos I upload on here, but you really can't eat at everybody's house. And I'm gonna say it every single chance I got. You don't even have to do much, really. Nobody's asking you to scrub it down with Lysol. Just rinse it off.
So there's like dirt all over them and stuff and you're feeding them to me?
Ew.
I cook them.
Sometimes when I say I'm going upstairs to play video games, I'm actually going upstairs just to get away from you and your attitude.
Oh! Why is everybody the same? Okay, we only saw 2 people, but I'm starting to see a trend here. Let the roles reverse, especially if there's kids involved. Ooh, we're not judging. We're not judging. We're just listening.
We listen and we don't judge. You usually forget to take a Miralax, and so a lot of times I'll just put it in your coffee and give it to you in the morning.
She needs to watch out for him. Maybe it's something you need to take, but the fact that he's doing it to begin with, I would have some questions. Be aware of your surroundings, even in your own house.
Remember when I knew you for like 4 days and you helped me move my apartment and a couple other guys showed up to help me move too?
Yeah.
I was going on dates with them.
Oh!
I just invited everyone I was dating at the time to help me move my apartment. There was like 3 dudes that I was all dating. We don't judge.
Oh, we're judging. I don't even know what to say. I'm sorry, but I'm ending that relationship. See ya. Are you crazy? The fact that you're using a TikTok trend to say something like that is insane. You had him in a room full of dudes that you were messing with? That's pure evil. I know she said listen, but I'm gonna have to judge too.
I was hoping you move against my competition.
It was just like casual dates here and there. We don't judge. I've been holding that in for like 2 years. It feels good to get that off my chest.
We listen and we don't judge.
She's laughing in your face.
Remember when you asked me to fold the laundry last week?
Yeah.
I poured water inside of it so I could tell you that it wasn't dry, so I didn't have to fold it.
Oh my God. You're literally putting in more work to not do work. I feel so bad for the moms who had to go through this. I don't know if they have kids. I can't imagine raising kids and raising another big kid, AKA your partner.
One time I made you a breakfast burrito, and while I was cleaning up, I saw there was mold in the tortilla bag, and I was gonna turn around to tell you that there was mold, but you already finished it.
Oh! Did you at least take him to urgent care? It's one thing if you made a mistake. Okay, you just fed this man green fur, white fuzz. You're lucky he's young. I would definitely have some trust issues after that.
We listen and we don't judge. I know recently you caught me using your toothbrush and your tongue scraper, and I said it was my first time doing that. It was not my first time.
Yeah, he has some issues. If you don't just go on Amazon and order a tongue scraper or go to the store, or you know what? Ask her if she has another one. Now I understand why she didn't tell him about the mold, because he doesn't even care about his own health.
Whenever you get mad at me, I'll purposefully hide your phone, your keys, your wallet, whatever is essential in your life so that you'll come and talk to me first.
Oh.
That's evil!
It's evil, but it's smart. I mean, no. Girl, why would you do that?
Last year at Horror Night, after I got out of one of the mazes, I ran to the bathroom because I peed myself a little and I needed to throw away my underwear.
You're lying.
So I threw away my underwear in the bathroom and I came back.
It's giving little Jimmy in 3rd grade telling his friends that he pooped his pants. We're not judging, we're just listening. Guys, stop judging for real. Stop judging.
We listen, we don't judge. When I buy clothes for you while we're in Asia, I put the size tags off before I give them to you.
Thank God. I'm supposed to be saying XXXXL.
I'm not opposed to that. Because if you bring me a shirt, I don't care where it's from. I don't care if it's from China, Mexico, Taiwan, Cuba, the Caribbean. If I see XXXXXXXXXL, I'm gonna faint. I'm gonna faint. And before you guys start saying, oh my God, Tira, why would you say that? Because I have goals. I have goals for myself. So that would discourage me. I'm just being transparent.
When we first started dating, I had a voodoo doll for you, just in case you did anything wrong.
I will be running out that house. Girl, you're scary. What do you mean a voodoo doll? I do not play with that. Nope. Get away from me.
I don't anymore.
You had a voodoo doll?
I had a voodoo doll, so like if you did anything wrong.
How long did
we listen, we say with me. We listen, we don't judge. So last night I like randomly Googled just like for fun, like how to get rid of a body. Like as a joke, you know?
Yeah, you need to go. Something's clearly going on with her. The voodoo doll was already a red flag. And then you're over here doing the Google searches. You don't want to end up on the news, do you?
We listen, we don't judge. I thought it was just like, we don't judge. Like, that's just like, she's like a silly.
Nah, he got the ick. That is concern for his life. Because I would be scared too. Especially if they're living together. Beep, boop, 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 beep, boop. No, it's your majesty.
Before we left on our travels, you packed your ugly red dress. I unpacked it before we left.
You could have just said red dress. Red dress. Why you gotta add an adjective?
Keep like a lock of your hair like hidden away. Every time like a hair of yours like falls out, and I keep adding it to the stash. Sometimes when you're sleeping, I'll like smell it, you know?
Oh, she needs to go to a facility. They don't get these ideas from nowhere. This isn't just imagination. It comes from somewhere.
Where's my hair? I want my property back.
It's mine.
What's wrong with you? I'm done. This video is creepy.
I'm pretty sure the whole point was this to be like a little funny thing, a little funny video with the couples. Now he's spooked.
We listen, we don't judge.
There was a time where I turned over in my sleep and I pelted you, elbowed you straight in the middle.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I was awake. I just didn't want to act like I was awake because I knew the consequences of what would happen. So I pretended to sleep while you were... Ow, my nose.
That's messed up.
Yeah, sorry. We listen, we don't judge.
She don't want to play no more. If I knock somebody out cold, even if it's by accident, well, it would only be by accident, right? Yes. Yes. Then I would want to make sure they're okay. These people have no shame.
One time we were in a fight, and this was a few years ago, and I was really upset with you, and you wanted apple juice. So I took a cup, I peed in it, put it in the fridge for 3 hours to make it cold, and I gave it to you, and that's why it tasted disgusting when you tried it.
I know nursing homes are only for the elderly, but this has got to be an exception. That's pure evil. At this point, why are you even with this person? If you feel the need to do something like that, why are you with the person? Why? I don't understand. You're psychotic.
One time, I was making you food, and I was making you chicken wings, and one of the chicken wings dropped into the dish soap. So I put it back on, I patted it down, and I gave it to you.
Why would you do that?
The crazy part is, I can't even defend her still. I can't defend her. If he put the soap on the chicken wing, oh well. You made him drink piss. I have a grudge for him.
Obviously, you have a dairy allergy. One time, I made you something that actually had both milk and butter, but like I already made it, so I just didn't tell you. And I think you had a really bad stomachache that night.
What the hell's wrong with you?
Nothing, because we listened and...
No, that's messed up. She has an allergy. I'm sorry, I can't get over the piss. I'm sorry. Everything that you say moving forward, it's discredited. Because you're sick.
We listen and we don't judge. When I was young, I used to do all my family's hair. I used to cut their real hair because I didn't want to do it.
Wait a minute, hold on. She didn't want to do their hair, so she cut it. I'm assuming she's the family hairstylist. Hair is just one thing you don't play with. I feel like that was an unspoken rule, but I guess it's not. When I see hair cutting videos on Instagram or on TikTok, I do understand sometimes people want that. They want to do the big chop. But sometimes I feel like those hairstylists purposely cut off more hair than needed.
Oh, jeez, I'm a snitch. I stole my mama money out of her piggy bank. We listen, we don't judge.
No, why she trying to skip past it like that? She said, I'm a thief. We listen and we run that back. I hope your mom sees this.
I went back to my ex, even though I told my friends that I went back.
Oh, it's always that person. And I know all your friends who just watched this video are so disappointed. I've been on that other side before, so I must know how the friends feel.
We listen and we don't judge. I told you that your car, the car that you really wanted, was already sold because I didn't think it was a safe option for you.
If you're buying the car, then why you gotta make up a reason of why you didn't get the car? You're getting a car. Just say it's not safe. Keep it pushing. If the daughter was buying the car and she gave the mom the money to go get the car, then that's one thing. I would be livid. But if someone's getting a car for me, I can't be too picky, right? Or am I tripping?
After you yell at me, I'll go in my room and punch the air.
That's not even a secret. Everybody does that. Or maybe I'm just telling on myself. I just assume everybody does that. Or I'll pretend to slam the door and then I'll just close it real gently because I just need to let my anger out. Is that not normal?
The other morning when I was yelling at you guys that I couldn't find any of my black leggings, I actually did that as a decoy because I hid them all so you wouldn't go in my room and steal them.
I can't even lie. That's smart. As someone who used to get their socks stolen all the time growing up, I should have probably done that. I was really missing out. I kid you not. My socks would go missing every single time. I'll buy a fresh pack of socks, gone, and then nobody would know where they are. I can't blame her. I don't judge you. I mean, I guess we're not supposed to judge, but I'm not judging.
When you're cleaning, I will say I have to go to the bathroom so I don't have to help you.
See, that's that trend I'm talking about. You know how in the other one, the parents were doing that? I see where the kids are getting it from. This is like a generational curse. They do it because they see y'all doing it. You can't even be mad.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I'll start looking up TikTok recipes like after 7 because I know you're gonna become impatient and then just order a DoorDash for us. So I can pretend like I was gonna cook.
If you can't cook, just say that. I'm just kidding. I'm not trying to be a hater. If you don't want to cook, just say you want to eat out. I don't know why people feel like they're obligated to cook. I know everyone has their own systems in place, but if you don't want to cook for the day, just order the food. Doing the most.
Sometimes I'll tell you that I have a 4:30 p.m. call so that I don't have to pick you up from work.
Oh no, that's crazy. I don't even know what to do with that information. You just had her stranded at work. How does she get home? Does she Uber? Do you make her take a Lyft? Oh no, that would have to be a conversation. We would have ended that game, cut the cameras, because we're not about to pass that. Like, you didn't just say that.
I stopped buying socks like 2 years ago because I just ended up stealing yours.
See what I'm talking about? That stuff is so irritating. As a person on the other side, we would have to fight. And I don't even fight. That just made my blood boil and it's not even me.
Sometimes if we're watching a show, I'll watch the episode before we watch it together, and then when we watch it, I'm watching it as if I'm watching it for the first time and I'm acting surprised.
So you're cheating on me?
No. I'm watching the show before we watch it.
So you're cheating on me!
That does feel like betrayal. I thought what he was gonna say was, I do this because you talk too much during the show. I couldn't blame him because I'm a yapper myself. I asked too many questions. I'll be like, oh, did you see that? Oh, what does she mean? What does that mean? I don't understand. It can be a little irritating watching stuff with me. I can't lie. But that wasn't even a valid reason. So now we gotta squabble.
We listen and we don't judge. Sometimes when you're asleep at night, I stick my finger up your nose because you don't let me do it while you're awake.
What? Game over. I couldn't even play anymore. You basically just said that you're suffocating this man in his sleep because he didn't let you do it when he was awake.
We listen and we listen and we don't judge.
When you send me to Walmart with cash, the little change that we have, I buy Pokemon cards instead.
Are you serious?
I just told you it was inflation. I worked hard to go get it. We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I embellish on not feeling good just so I can lay down and you deal with the kids.
Why? Like, why have kids at this point? Why? If you don't want to do it, why are you even adding all this responsibility? Just say I need help. And I understand some people are not helpful, but it's like, to fake it. We listen and we don't judge.
We listen and we don't judge.
Sometimes I act like I don't know how to do something so that way you can do it.
This is why I say the whole weaponized incompetence thing. Everyone says, oh my God, you just use that for everything. Look how often we've come across this already. And here's my thing. All these confessions about doing stuff like this, like, do you not expect the other person to expect that moving forward? Do you think you're gonna keep getting away with this? You just blew your cover.
We listen and we don't judge.
Go first.
Sometimes I wake up and don't brush my teeth until later on, a couple of hours later.
So did she just not notice that? I feel like if you don't brush your teeth after waking up, it's the most noticeable thing ever. You don't even have to say it. I don't think that could be a secret.
Sometimes I be getting stuff to eat and I like hurry up and eat it and then just throw the trash away before I get home so y'all won't know that I ate something.
We listen and we don't judge.
Nah, because I do that sometimes too. Because don't ask me what I have, but we're not judging. So don't look at me crazy.
Sometimes I don't season the food when I'm about to cook the meat.
What?
We listen and we don't judge.
Wait, but why? They skating past these a little too fast. I'm gonna need an explanation. Because, sir, we expect more out of you.
Hold on. When did you cook something and you didn't season it?
We listen and we don't judge.
Right. No, see, I can't lie. He's playing how it's supposed to be played because we're really not supposed to be asking questions. But I still need an explanation. Okay, it's gonna be the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for tuning in, for watching. Again, if you're new to this channel, welcome. I see we got a lot of new subbies over here, so I just want to welcome you guys to the YouTube crew formally. Aside from that, I hope you guys have a great week. I'll see you on the flip side. T is out.